Popping on for the first time in a hot minute. I am being obedient. I was asked to come on here and tap in, so that's what we're doing. All right, you guys, we're going to start off the reading by attuning to the higher frequency. We're only going to do this for a few seconds, all right? Beautiful. All right, Libra, let's find out what you need to know today. I'm going to start off with a deck I haven't used in a hot minute for the sake of the throwback energy that I am in right now. Angels, ancestors, and guides who walk in the pure white light, you know how I read and you know how I see. Please allow me to be a clear channel to deliver the messages that Libra needs to hear at this time for their greatest and highest good. Amen. All right. Let's start off with 3 cards. And then I'm going to pull a card for your challenge, and I'm going to pull a card for what you don't see coming. All right. Ooh, hello. First card out, 4 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles in reverse, 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Challenge. Wow. They're just flying out. We got 2 cards for your challenge. The 2 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, Libra. And we're going to get one more for what you don't see coming. See if I can kind of position these where you can see them as well. Do my reading a little sideways. There we go, there we go. Here, let's do this. What does Libra not see coming? The Strength card. Beautiful, beautiful. Bottom of the deck, Page of Pentacles. All right. Libra, you're not happy with where you are with the way things are right now. You're not sure if you even want to bother with what's coming in, what's being offered to you. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. There's something that you have let go of. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. There's something that you stopped putting in the work on. Okay, let's start clarifying. Hey, Libra gang. All right, what's the 4 of Cups here? Libra's like, I'm not even trying to bother with this anymore. But whatever it is, what you don't see coming is you're going to find the strength to overcome it or the strength to deal with it. We'll see. I can tell that there's disappointment here in love. You could be going through it right now in a connection, or you could just not feel like you're very open to being in a connection, or you have the opportunity to forgive and take someone back, but you're like, I don't even know. Let's see. It's 4 of Cups for Libra. 8 of Pentacles. Libra's like, I was putting in the work. In fact, I was doing too much. Libra's like, I'm going to put in the work on myself now. Yeah, some of you guys are definitely trying to figure out whether you should stay or go. You guys are looking to the future, trying to figure out, is there something better than this? And you guys could be feeling a little stagnant right now, as it did come out kind of sideways, coming through as a challenge. Are you awakening to something finally? Are you putting things on pause? Or are things kind of already on pause and you're just like, things aren't moving? I need to dissect this and really see what's going on here. All right, talk to us about the Four of Pentacles in reverse. You see, when it's upright, for me, this is a very protective card. When it's in reverse, it's like this no longer is near and dear to my heart. I'm letting it go. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. This is clearly a love reading, but take it as it resonates. This could be about work, friendship. I feel like you've been patient, you've been careful, you've been methodical, and some of you now just want to break from it all. I feel like you've been doing too much. You've been putting in the work for a very long time, being very strategic in how you do things, being very careful in how you say things, and yet still. So you're kind of like, I need to get back to me. This is the wounded warrior. I need to gain my strength back. Well, there it is. We have the Tower. Yep. Now, either Spirit brought the Tower in to force you to let something go because Spirit sees that you've been putting in way too much, unfairly, unequally, or you brought the Tower in and said enough is enough. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you guys could be needing to focus on your finances as well, because we do have the Five of Pentacles here. There's a lot of Pentacles, especially with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you guys may have spent a lot of money on something or someone. Okay, but money is energy. So whether it was energy you were putting in or, finances you gave up, either way, you gave too much is what I'm getting. Eight of Cups. So this is ultimately the decision that you make, the very difficult decision that you make to walk away because you're putting yourself first, right? Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yep. Two more for the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Swords. So even if you turned your back on this person or like pulled back emotionally, you're still kind of stuck on them. And I see that with the Hangman as well. Notice how they're both stuck energy. One is gaining enlightenment and one refuses to see. So there's something here where, like, please, Libra, and there's your energy. Be very fair and balanced in your decisions and try to be very logical, okay? Don't let your heart keep you stuck in something. What are the receipts? What do the receipts say? This person's not putting in the work. I've been putting in so much, but I'm not getting anything back from it. Who wants to work for free? You want to work for free? I don't want to work for free. That's a waste of my energy, right? Waste of my time. Five of Pentacles. And a waste of my damn dollar. I feel like you guys are definitely kind of in that place. Because here, it's like I want to stay. But at the same time, I'm running out of reasons to. Like, I can't even lie to myself about this anymore. It's very clear to me. It's very, very clear. This pause that I'm taking to really look at what's going on here, it's really making me see it very clearly. Very straightforward reading here. All right, let's talk about the Two of Cups and the Five of Pentacles for your challenge here. For some of you guys, you might need to find a place to live, but you're worried that you don't have enough finances to do so. Okay, it's just a message coming through. Talk to me about the Two of Cups, Five of Pentacles, challenge position, Page of Swords. First of all, you have to have a conversation that you haven't had yet. Or a conversation between you and this person is already very limited, or you feel like you can't say something. For some of you guys, there's an issue here with abandonment, and it's like you don't want someone to abandon you, and so you feel really bad about abandoning someone. Even having that conversation is like, it gives you anxiety. Like, how do I even go about saying that I'm not happy here? How do I go about saying that there's something here that is not enough? Right? Especially, I saw the Five of Swords, especially if this person is just kind of like plays around and acts like they don't understand. Some of you might feel like there's not even any point in having this conversation. You might just want to block this person and go about your business. Okay, let's get another card for the Two of Cups, Five of Pentacles. There's the anxiety. Losing sleep over this, Emperor. See, now this person could be the father of your children. For some of you guys, you need to take action here despite the anxiety, because it's not like an emperor ruling the empire doesn't get anxiety. Of course, he feels everything, but he puts those emotions aside and he does what he has to do. He does the right thing. So I feel like here, if this is not, a masculine energy that you're dealing with, you're going to have to find the strength which Spirit is giving you, because it's what you don't see coming. You're going to have to find the strength to just take hold of the situation. I actually want to pull a card on this person. Hold on. Who is it that Libra's dealing with? What's their energy? What are they like? What's going on here? Because why do I feel like it's futile? It's futile even trying to talk to this person. King of Wands could be dealing with a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. See, now, the King of Wands doesn't really take no for an answer. So I kind of feel like you guys might feel a little bit trapped in your situation, which is why I keep seeing the Five of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you don't have a job right now. Some of you guys are trying to figure out how the hell you're going to move. Move forward, move out. Let's get another card for the person that Libra's dealing with, please. Hierophant. Yeah, you guys definitely have a commitment here. Sun card, Five of Swords, Six of Wands. See, when I get this combination of things here, especially if there's a Leo, their energy's coming through again. Sun card, Five of Swords, Six of Wands. This person has a big ego. They love to have the last word. And there could be a lot of mind games that's played here. Maybe this person just loves to have control, because the Emperor does take control, but they can also be controlling. Let's get one more card. One more card. Actually, how does this person feel about Libra? Cards want to spill. How do they feel about Libra? Ace of Wands is the challenge. They're not sure if they want to reignite the spark. Hold on, let me clarify that. For some of y'all, you could be married. What's the Ace of Wands as the challenge? Virgo energy with the Hermit. Yeah, this person's in thought. It looks like the two of y'all might be in a mutual situation here where you're both not sure if you want to start something up. Definitely dealing with a fire sign, some of you guys. Now, the King of Wands is an action card. Listen, if that's not a Leo, I don't know what is. And then you got Leo again with the World, because fixed signs. I'm going to get one more, because what is the Sun card? Is this them being optimistic about it? Because they are thinking. They are in deep thought. They are in deep thought. Seven of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Lovers, Eight of Swords, Three of Cups, King of Cups, Six of Cups, Hierophant, High Priestess. I don't think this person is a bad person, y'all. I just think they're very stubborn. I think they're very stubborn, and they might be a little bit slow to move. They might wait till things get really... This person might have a habit of waiting, only acting when things get really bad. And you might be sick and tired of that cycle. It's like, I put in the work, and yet still, that doesn't work. They don't meet me that way. It's almost like this person would rather I do all the work and never complain. But the minute I ask for reciprocity, the minute I ask for a little bit more, it's like this person reminds me of what they already do. You know? It looks like they're looking for a way They could be looking for a job. This could be some of you guys, you feel like you need to step up. Maybe you weren't working before. If you guys have children, you might be thinking like, shoot, the kids are young. I got to get them in daycare in order to take up a job because, it's weighing heavily on this person here. I could see you're in a commitment with them, or at least you live together with the Hierophant here. I'm not getting that they're a bad person, though. Let me ask, what are this person's intentions with Libra? Four of Swords. They want to take a bit of a break here. They want to heal the situation, or at least heal themselves, recharge. Nine of Swords, Seven of Swords, the Death card. They're definitely, especially while they're in hermit mode, it's like they're contemplating what the next best thing to do should be as well. It's almost like you guys are both kind of at a crossroads. Let's get two more cards for their intentions. But I'm not mad at the Four of Swords, because this is them taking time out to heal before coming to you. If they are confused about a few things, by going into hermit mode and taking some time to recoup, it feels like they're going to find some answers that way. I also want to clarify the Ace of Pentacles, because that looks like an offer. Look, Six of Cups, especially if y'all have children. And it's not easy having kids, y'all. It does put a strain on the relationship, but you guys got to decide that you guys are working as a team. I don't see the Three of Pentacles anywhere. What I see is neglect, Five of Pentacles. You also have the Four of Swords up here. You guys could just be really tired and exhausted. Maybe someone here just feels like you don't have time for me. You never have time for me. If they're coming through as the Emperor and King of Wands, this person could be working very hard already. You might feel like, just kind of like forgotten. Let's get one more card for how this person's intentions with Libra. Eight of Wands. They want to talk. They want to move things forward. I feel like you guys are both in this pain. Look, you guys are both in this pain. Ten of Swords, Three of Swords, Ten of Wands. Did you guys have a big fight? I know the Tower is here. This person maybe even left for a couple of days, went to stay at their mom's, went to stay somewhere, kind of left you there. I see you home crying, like, oof. All right, we're going to clarify the Strength card. This is what you don't see coming, and this could also be them that you don't see coming in, okay, since we have so much Leo energy. The Judgment card, beautiful. A review of the past. This is someone who has done some thinking and who's coming in with a clear mind. Equal give and take, Six of Pentacles, but I do want to switch the deck. So we got the Judgment card, Resurrection, new beginnings, starting over. The Devil, okay, someone could be realizing where they have been restrictive, egoistic, stubborn, difficult to reach, difficult to talk to. Now, if this is your energy, I see you really holding back emotions here. The King of Cups already holds back his emotions, but next to the Devil, it's like you really don't want... See, the Strength card is holding back and restraining, right? So I feel like this could be you or them or both. And then you got the Hierophant. So even though you guys both want commitment, or one of y'all, whoever, there's this holding back of emotions heavy. That's why I said I don't feel like this person's a bad person. They're trying to figure out how to come in with an offer here. The Sun card, they feel like there's something here to be optimistic about. This person is still hopeful. Let's get one more Strength card to the Star card. Beautiful energy. Beautiful energy. Aquarius energy here. Let me cover up them jitters. Yeah, it looks like something here. Let me just clarify the Devil. What is this Devil here? It's like, I know I wasn't bending. I know I was stubborn. I know. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. I know I even just looked, Devil. I even just saw that with the Nine of Cups. And I was like, is this someone who's been greedy, who's been putting themselves first and just leaving you there feeling neglected? And we have the Five of Swords here. What did I say? Stubborn and loves to have the last word, loves to win every argument. Like, no, pick your battles. What do you want? You want to be right or you want peace in our home? Right? We are not enemies. It's you and I versus the problem. Eight of Swords. Well, that goes hand in hand with the Devil because that's fear. That's trapping ourselves in our mind, thinking the worst possible case scenario. And then we have the Eight of Wands. So this is what they want to communicate about. I know I've been restrictive. I know I've been holding back. But look, Seven of Pentacles to the Chariot, to the Four of Wands, to the Fool. I think this is going to turn out better than you thought, Libra. I say give it a chance. Take your break. Let some time pass. Give each other some grace. With the Two of Wands and the Hangman, I think you, as you're taking this break and you're sitting there looking at the situation, you're going to get some type of enlightenment. Please don't make decisions from a hurt place, and don't make a decision based on your current state, your current emotional state. Please try and use your discernment, right? Because there's something here where someone is deciding if they want to continue to invest in this. And also, how do I continue to invest in this? The Seven of Cups to the Ace of Pentacles tells me somebody here is trying to figure out what to offer you, how to come in. Now, the Ace of Pentacles is the seed that's planted, right? Planting seeds, and then it grows into whatever. We have to water those seeds, right? We have to tend to our garden. But I see them wanting to move forward with you here with the Chariot very quickly into, boom, Four of Wands, the Fool card. Let's find harmony in this. Let's start fresh. Let's leave the past behind us. And this comes after the Four of Swords, after both of you guys have taken some time to reflect, especially if you guys had an argument, some words were said, or it got heated. Okay, of course, this message is not for everybody. Take it as it resonates. All right, let's get you some advice. Just gonna make some room here. Yeah, and they want to come in, they want to respark, but it's like, how? How do I do that? Do I even want to? And if I do, how am I going to do it? And then they go into hermit mode to figure it all out. But there's definitely self-reflection on this person's end. And we saw the Eight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Eight of Pentacles upright for you, or whoever this is for, upright, reverse. But I feel like somebody was putting in the work and somebody wasn't. Okay, so this person's going to understand with the Hermit card that there's some self-reflection that needs to be done, and then they got to take action. What is Libra's advice, Spirit? What is Libra's advice? The Chariot. Cancer energy, an important achievement, self-discipline, and willpower. Public recognition. This is you deciding to move forward, okay? Even if you got to give this person some space, don't get caught up in, don't feed off of their energy. I don't care if you guys are in the same home. You got to remind yourself, one of my favorite mantras is observe, do not absorb. And so while you're feeling what you're feeling, and you can see them over there feeling what they're feeling, and the energy is stinking up the whole house, that's a distraction from what you need to be focused on. Feminine energy inspires the masculine. When the masculine sees you sitting there in the dumps, they're like, how do I lift her up? How do I make her feel better? How do I, they overthink the right thing to say and when to say it, and it's stressful. When they see you moving, doing what you got to do, focusing on you, and they see that they're not holding you back, it lifts the restrictions. That gets them out of the Eight of Swords energy, the fearful thoughts. And it just allows them to align to your energy. Okay, well, shoot, she's in a good mood, so I guess that'll make it easier for me to come in and just be like, hey, can we talk? Are you good right now? You look good. You look like you seem good. So, like, do you have a moment? Can we talk for a minute? To know your name. Empress. Yes, Libra, come through. Lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams. You see, this is That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. And you got the strength. You got some Leo here. Strong Leo in your chart, their chart, whatever. You are finding the strength to get up, get on up, and do what you got to do. And don't let this friggin' phase you. Take a minute, stop, think about it, and then be like, anyway, what was I doing again? Oh, yeah, I have this business to tend to. Oh, yeah, I have to nurture myself and others. Leave the back door slightly open, you know, because when you're in Empress energy, you are attracting, you're not chasing. There's no part of this energy that's like, I'm sad, come and tend to me. Come and, no. This energy is like, I'm just doing my thing. Yeah, that was pretty shitty what happened before, but I'm not going to let that stop me. I got things to do. And I can't afford to let that low vibrational energy stop me from the high vibe shit I'm trying to do. And then, of course, we've got the devil card, ego. Someone's definitely having to figure out how to step outside their ego. A false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts, which is the Eight of Swords that we saw before. So you and this person could be mirroring each other in regards to the devil card, because we did see it pop up a couple times. The devil card for you, I'm feeling, is allowing negative energy to pull you down. Don't do it. Don't take the bait. The devil's a liar. Stay in your strength. Okay? Get out of your head and just focus on you. Libra, that has been your message. I will see you around. Hope you're grateful I popped in, because I am. And of course, remember to stay in Emperor and Empress mode. Duh.